You want to speak better English, but you don't have anyone to practice with. No teacher, no conversation partner, no English-speaking friends. Can you still make real progress? Yes, absolutely. And in this episode, I'll show you how. Welcome to Thinklish, easy English for curious minds. I'm Matthew. This podcast is here to help you improve your English naturally through slow, clear, real speech, even if you're learning alone. If you're serious about your English journey, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's keep going together. Today's topic is a big one. How can I practice English if I have no one to talk to? Let's dive in. You're not alone. Really, let's start with this. You are not the only person learning English by yourself. Thousands, maybe millions, of people are in the same situation. They live in places where English isn't spoken. They work long hours. They don't know anyone who can help. And still, they succeed. Not by magic, not by luck, but by building small, consistent habits. And that's what we're going to explore today. You don't need to speak to someone every day to improve. You just need to stay active, to keep the language moving inside you. Let's look at some powerful ways to do that. 1. Talk to yourself daily. Yes, talk to yourself. Out loud. It might feel silly, but it works, because it trains your brain to connect thought to speech. Describe what you're doing. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm pouring coffee. I'm looking for my keys. You can also narrate your thoughts. I don't know what to wear today. I forgot to reply to that email. Maybe I'll go for a walk after lunch. You're not just talking. You're practicing real-life language, without pressure, without judgment. 2. Record yourself speaking. Use your phone. Just 1 to 2 minutes a day. Choose a topic. What did I do today? How am I feeling? What's something I'm grateful for? Then play it back. Listen to your tone, rhythm, vocabulary. You'll hear mistakes. That's good. That's where the growth happens. Over time, you'll notice improvement. You'll speak more smoothly. You'll pause less. You'll sound more confident. 3. Shadowing. Copy and grow. Shadowing is a method where you listen to English and immediately repeat what you hear. Pick a short audio clip, like this podcast, or an interview, or a scene from a show. Play one sentence. Pause. Repeat. Try to match the speaker's tone, stress, rhythm. Do this daily. Even 5 minutes a day trains your ear and voice to move together. Shadowing is how you build natural rhythm, how you reduce your accent, how you speak without thinking too much. 4. Read aloud every day. Choose anything. An article, a novel, a blog post, a transcript of this podcast. Read it out loud. Focus on clarity, on flow, on breathing. Reading aloud gives you speaking practice without needing to think of the words yourself. It's a great way to get used to the sound of English coming from you. 5. Write in English, but not too much. Write daily, but don't force it. Write. A journal entry. A short paragraph. A comment on a video or post. Don't worry about perfect grammar. Just focus on clarity. And here's a trick. Read your writing out loud. That way, your writing practice becomes speaking practice too. 6. Build mini scripts for your life. You have routines, repetitive situations, things you always say. So why not prepare? Write a few mini scripts for ordering food, making an appointment, talking about your job, introducing yourself. Memorize them, practice them, use them when needed. Over time, these scripts become natural language tools you can rely on. 7. Think in English, even a little. This one takes time, but it's worth it. Instead of thinking, "Ya хочу kavu," stop and say, "I want coffee." Train your mind to hear English first, even for basic ideas. Start small. Colors, objects around you, emotions. The more you do this, the more automatic it becomes. 8. Join silent communities, or active ones. You don't have to be social, but you can still be part of something. There are English learning groups on Reddit, Facebook, YouTube, Discord. You can read posts, react to comments, join challenges, share your thoughts, even just a sentence. This helps you see how others write, think, and use real English. 9. Create a language habit stack. Habit stacking means connecting English to something you already do. Examples. While brushing your teeth, describe your plans for the day. While walking, listen to an English podcast. After eating, write 2 to 3 sentences in a journal. Link English to your routines. Make it automatic, easy, inevitable. 10. Track your streaks, not your perfection. The goal is not perfect English. It's consistent English. Keep a habit tracker. Use an app. Mark a calendar. Every day you show up. That's a win, even if you only listen. Or write a sentence, or shadow one line. That's progress, and progress builds confidence. Remember, you're doing more than you think. Just by listening to this podcast, you're already doing something powerful. You're not waiting for the perfect time. You're not making excuses. You're learning. English is not about talent. It's about time and attention. And every time you give it that attention, you move forward. So keep going. You're building something, and it matters. Now tell me, how do you practice English alone? Which of these strategies have you tried? What's worked best? Share in the comments and help inspire someone else. And if this helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and send it to a friend who's learning English on their own. Vocabulary recap. Shadowing. Repeating immediately after what you hear to mirror real speech. Example. Shadowing podcasts helps me sound more natural. Narrate. To describe events or actions as they happen. Example. I narrate my morning routine to practice speaking. Clarity. The quality of being easy to understand. Example. I want to speak with more clarity and confidence. Cognitive habit. A mental behavior you do automatically. Example. Thinking in English became a cognitive habit after months of practice. Intonation. The rise and fall of your voice while speaking. Example. Practicing intonation helped my sentences sound more natural. Pronunciation. The way a word is spoken. Example. I work on my pronunciation by reading aloud. Consistent input. Exposure to the language that happens regularly. Example. I get consistent input from English podcasts. Silent period. A stage in language learning where you listen more than you speak. Example. I had a long silent period when I first started learning. Fluency. The ability to speak smoothly and naturally. Example. My fluency improved when I stopped translating in my head. Habit stack. Combining a new habit with one you already do. Example. I habit stack English with brushing my teeth. Self-feedback. Reviewing your own performance to notice what to improve. Example. I use self-feedback when I listen to my voice recordings. Mini script. A short, prepared version of something you say often. Example. I created a mini script for introducing myself at events. Spontaneity. The ability to speak or act without planning. Example. I want more spontaneity when speaking English. Incremental progress. Small, step-by-step improvement over time. Example. I believe in incremental progress, not perfection. Language exposure. Contact with real language in use. Example. I increase my exposure through podcasts and YouTube. You don't need a perfect environment. You don't need native speakers. You don't need expensive lessons. You just need persistence, curiosity, and time. Thanks for listening to Thinklish. I'm Matthew, and I'll see you in the next episode. Keep going.